Well, it may be a holiday weekend, but that's not stopping political leaders from trading jabs over the Energy East pipeline decision. Prime Minister Trudeau and opposition leader Andrew Scheer are in a war of words online over its cancellation. Now we'll bring in Molly Thomas, who's tracking their exchange for us this morning. So, Molly, tell me first what it was that they said to each other.
Well, technically, it was Prime Minister Justin Trudeau who started it. He is speaking to his naysayers, saying he's blaming them for stoking national divisions. Here's what he put out on a Facebook post. He said, to attribute the cancellation of Energy East to regulation, good, bad, or indifferent, ignores the obvious. Now, he also points out in that statement that the Liberals have always linked economic growth and environmental protection together, but that was not the reason for the cancellation around this. He points to other factors like the drops in oil prices, the fact that TransCanada is its own private corporation that has to make decisions for itself. Now, the opposition leader, Andrew Scheer, not buying that at all. He says TransCanada specifically canceled Energy East because of those regulations that the Trudeau government put in place. Now, he was very harsh with his words online. Take a look at what he said. He posted, the Prime Minister had an opportunity to be a champion, not just for the women and men who work in the energy sector, but for a nation-building project in Energy East. He failed, and he should take responsibility. So very strong words from a leader from the West. Again, Scheer is from Saskatchewan, and this pipeline really from day one has been a big divider between the East and West. You may remember that Quebec was staunchly opposed to it. Western leaders were very upset about that, and it created a huge debate around foreign and domestic oil production here at home as well. We know that this Energy East pipeline, if it was to be carried out, was supposed to carry 1.1 million barrels of crude oil a day from Alberta and Saskatchewan all the way to New Brunswick. So that would have been a big boost to the economies that are struggling out west right now. So you can see why even on Thanksgiving weekend, people are talking about this.
So now, Molly, both leaders are making some claims here. So do a little fact check for us. Do they have any merit?
All right, so let's look into this. TransCanada's first official statement when they canceled, here's what they had to say. They said, after careful review of changed circumstances, we will no longer be proceeding. But when you dig into that regulatory filing that they put into the National Energy Board, you get a few more clues from them. In this, they say specifically that existing and likely future delays resulting from that regulatory process is what made them halt. But they didn't say just that. They also went on to say that there's associated costs involved in this, and there's increasing challenges. Of course, those challenges are far and wide and can be speculated on. Many Indigenous groups have protested this pipeline. The drop in oil prices is something to consider. Of course, the massive price hike of this project. So there's so many things to think about. So it's not as simple as either leader has said. We have reached out to the PMO's office. We have also reached out to Andrew Scheer to see if there is more to this exchange. Arthi, we will let you know if they get back to us.
All right. Thanks for the latest, Molly.
You're welcome.
And